And welcome to my channel Math World. Today we're going to solve, I guess, the last problem of quadratic equation because we've done enough of word problems and you should be able to solve and be confident in solving word problems from the chapter quadratic equation. And if you're not, then please, I request you try out more problems. You can check out question papers, there are problems on the textbook or some other book that you can refer to study math of Goa board as examination. Try out different problems. Okay, so this is one of, I wouldn't say favorite, but I've seen in most of the question papers. That's the reason I've put up over here. And it is: a man travels by boat 36 kilometers down the river and the same distance back in total time of 8 hours. So, okay, if the speed of the boat in still water is 12 kilometers per hour, find the speed of the river current. Okay, so a few things to remember. Okay, so that we have a flow of a river. Okay, and a person is moving down the river. Okay, so from here he's moving down the river and then he is going back again. Okay, and this entire process or this entire journey is completed in 8 hours. Okay, now since it is a hill, that one second, it's happening. Okay, now since he is traveling down the river, okay, there will be always that flow of water from a higher level. Water will always flow from a higher level to a lower level, correct? So here automatically there is that speed for this water, but when you go up the river this way, there's always a force which is going to stop you from going on top, correct? So that is nothing but the river current. Okay, still water is when, oh my god, okay, so still water is when the water is probably, in a normal case, when the water is not moving at the same level. So let us consider now. We'll say let the speed of the river current be r. So we don't know how much is that river current. If that slope from a higher point to lower point is like this, then this river current will be more. But if the height from here is like this, then this speed will be less. So it depends on how is the river flowing, right? So that's the reason. Since we don't know what it is, we will say that the speed of the river current to be r. Okay, after that I can say that the speed of the boat down the river will be 12 plus r, because in still water you can go at 12 kilometers per hour, but when you're going down the river, right, so you're going from this point to this point, normally it would take 12 kilometers per hour, but now you're going with the speed of water. That's the reason, or river current, that's the reason I'm adding 12 plus r. Okay, so the speed of the boat will be r plus 12, or 12 plus r. Okay, and so the speed of the boat up the river, that means I'm moving against that flow of that river current, so that will be 12 minus r. I hope these points are very clear, because if you have understood this part, then only you'll be able to understand the entire problem. Otherwise it will be like a bouncer. So I hope this thing is very clear. If you have not understood, then rewind the video a little bit, watch it again till this part is clear. After that, we know speed is equal to distance upon time. Why am I using this? Is because what we are given to equate is 8 hours as time, right? So, and here we are talking about speed, we are talking about distance. So all I will do is use speed and distance to calculate in terms of time. Okay, and it would, okay, so this would become, so we have distance as 36 kilometers, okay, upon, the person has moved down the river, right? So he has moved r plus 12, okay, and he has moved the same distance upwards also. So 36 upon r minus 12, and this plus this, totally he has taken in total as 8 hours. Okay, so this is your equation. All you have to do is calculate this part now, cross multiply. If you notice that this is r plus 12, this is r minus 12, which is nothing but, a plus b, a minus b. Just a tip, you already know how to solve problems when you have an equation like this. Fine, take this, then multiply on the other side and calculate. You'll have to cross multiply over here. You already know this parts, so try it out, as a practice problem. And if you still have doubts, my email ID is in the description box. You can email it to me, you can solve the problem, click a picture, send it to me, and then I'll be most happy to check it out for you, and if it is incorrect, help you out with the correct problem. But unless and until you practice, you solve it, you will not learn. So try it out and then send it to me. Don't expect that you'll just comment over there that send me the answer, or I don't know how to solve, and it's going to work out that way. It doesn't work. Okay, so you try it out and send me your work first. I want to see how much you have tried. Based on that, I'll be able to help you out, because if you don't attempt, then I can't help you. Okay, I hope this problem was clear, and if you have understood, then please go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends. Till then, this is Joel saying bye from Math World. Were you expecting that the video would end without a homework problem or a practice problem? Then you're incorrect. You can try out these problems. Okay, here's a question. Ria's mother is 3 years more than 4 times Ria's age now. If the product of their age is 280, find their present ages. Okay, Ria and her mother. Okay, so try this problem out, and am I helping you to solve it? Okay, you can take a little bit of help to try out this problem. The sum of the present age of father and his son is 45 years. 5 years ago, the product of their ages was 34 years. Find their present age. Yeah, again, can practice this too. 3 consecutive positive integers are such that the sum of the squares of the smallest number and the product of the other two number is 46. Find the integer. So you have 3 integers, positive, and they're consecutive. So I think I've solved problems based on this. You can go ahead, watch all the videos of quadratic equation word problems, and you'll be definitely able to solve this problem too. I guess you want another problem. Yes, the reason that you're waiting, without canceling this video means you want another problem. Why don't you try this one then? Okay, two cyclists starts from the same point at the same time. One goes due north and the other one due west along straight highways. Also, the speed of the cyclist is 5 kilometers per hour more than the other. If after 2 hours they are 50 kilometers apart from each other, find the average speed of the cyclist. Now if you notice that one is going in the north direction, the other one is going west. So if and the distance that they are apart is 50 kilometers, if you draw it in a figure, then it would definitely become like a right angle triangle. A right angle triangle means it should always, strike you that can I use Pythagoras theorem? Okay, that should be your thought when you're coming across right angle triangles. So that would be the way you have to go ahead and solve this. You are given that they are 50 kilometers apart from each other, and this is distance. Okay, and initially you would start the problem giving the speed to be x. Now you have speed also and you have time, so see how you can equate it. But whatever equating from the left hand side and right hand side should be a same quantity. You can't equate speed on one side, time on the other side, and say I'm going to solve it. Then definitely you will not get an answer. So whatever you are equating, it has to be same quantity. If it is time, then it has to be time on the left hand side and time on the right hand side too. If it is speed, then both the side it has to be speed. If it is distance, then both the sides it has to be distance. So you use that formula, speed is equal to distance upon time, to write whatever it is in terms of either speed, distance or time, and then solve it. I think I should end this video, otherwise this video will go on and on and on if I have to give you more problems, and you will get bored too. So I think if you have solved all these problems, you will be good enough to solve any other problem. Till then, take care and bye bye.